Good evening, everyone. It's your baby boomer, Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia. Promise you guys it won't keep you too long. It just got some lusciousness to show you and give out some thanks, a couple of shout outs, a request, and update on life. So I got Happy Mail today, which is a little bit of a yarn haul. So I won a Sunday Blessings from Mama C at Miss C's Cottage, and I chose I think it was on a Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And what had happened was, I think there was something happened. They didn't do it on that Wednesday. And anyway, I chose option number 2, which was a baby blanket she was working on. And that came with this. Beautiful. I've already frogged it. I am going to make another blanket out of it, and she said that she was going to add more to it because she didn't think that was enough to make a complete blanket. So when she said she was going to add to it, I thought, okay, maybe a skein. Nope. I got this. I have never worked with I love this yarn before, so I'm excited to work with this. This is Crafter Square, and it's in the colorway white as well. So I have 3 units, I'll say, of white. I've got this beautiful sparkly, I don't know what I did with the sleeve because it was tearing and I didn't want to mess it up. Summer Nights. It's 437 yards. It's a 1, guys. It's all glittery and pretty. And the colorway is Castaway. Can you see the shimmering? Isn't that gorgeous? And I've never worked with a 1. So I have 2 things here that I've never worked with. But hold up, wait a minute. That's not the end of it. She also sent these 3. Now these are different shades of purple. And I'm going to put all these together and see what I come up with. I am going to mix those 2 together because this is over 600 yards and this one is 437. The design I have in mind is going to be 4 squares, so I think those 2 colors will be good worked together because the purple one has it's a 3, and the blue one that has hues of purple in it is a 1. So everything else is 4 worsted weight. I don't know about this one. I'm dubious about this one. This one feels more like a 3, but it feels like a Temu 3. Now, what I mean by that is as you're working it, it tends to feel thicker. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's Temu magic. But this one did not come with a wrapper. Neither did the other 2 purples. But like I said, I'm excited to get started with that and just see if the finished product is going to look like what I have in my mind. I'm pretty sure with all this purple and knowing that purple is my favorite color, that it's going to be gorgeous anyway. And I'm going to be wishing I could keep it. Okay, that being said, 243 subscriptions. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you. Forgive me if Forgive me if I sound a bit subdued. I am. I told you all yesterday that I'm already battling with some stuff. Like I really needed today to happen. Oh my God. And that's all I can do is just call on God. That's all I can do. The situation could have been so much worse. So, the request, please, please, please keep Kayla in your prayers. Please keep Kayla in your prayers and just ask God that this will be done and that we have our sweet Kayla back, just to hear her voice and see her smile and hear her uplifting us when we want. And I hope you all went over and love bombed on her. I mean, it's not hard. Don't make me grab my purse. I got a pocketbook full of Smarties, and if you don't know what they are, they're the little sweet tarts that come with like 15 in a row. There you go. And I got some gum in there too. So that's the danger in my purse. Oh boy. Also, please keep Lisa Lark of Happy to Hook Creations in prayer as well, as she's struggling through a sinus infection. Keep those little puppies that Jennifer has in prayer. Jennifer of Cinnamon Stitches. They all went through a little bit of kennel cough, but last I heard, because that little baby was keeping a fuss in the video earlier today. But y'all, it hurts to laugh. When I tell you all what happened today, you will completely understand why I sound like I sound. I pleaded to you all yesterday. No. I came to you all yesterday and let you know that I was going through some things, and I just felt like I had to pull back for a little bit. That I would be present, but just not quite as present. Excuse me. So yesterday, I got a phone call saying that my dentist could work me in. I had to cancel my appointment last week because it was right at the time that I had to get the kids from the school bus. So they put me on the list of, the callback list in case someone canceled, because the next appointment wasn't until May, and it was for my teeth cleaning. So she said, how about you come in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock? I'm like, perfect. Teeth is clean, y'all. Ooh. So I rode my scooter over to the dentist's office. Riding the scooter, it's like 15 minutes away. I say 20 to give myself time, and then I leave 10 minutes earlier than that, in case there are idiots out there on the road that I have to avoid. I have navigated through a little shortcuts that the scooter can go through. Made it to the dentist's office just fine. Went up the ramp, got in the door, went inside, went to the back. And because of what I've done to my knee, I'm really struggling in getting around for the past week and a half. I've really been struggling. So they made it worse. Got my teeth clean. My tech's name is Kathy, and she was so impressed. She's like, oh, you're keeping up your home care really, really well. I am so proud of you. She says, I almost don't have to do anything, but we're going to do the fluoride thing just to be sure. It's like a little ultra-ray thing. They go through and make sure. And I think we did more talking than scraping for anything. I mean, there was so little. It was like, why did I even come? But it was, it helps. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, upon leaving the dentist's office, I'm coming back down the sidewalk that I need to be on so that I'll end up at the crosswalks to cross Coliseum Drive. And there's a bus stop right here beside the exit of this little row of shops. Dude is sitting at the bus stop. He looked to be maybe late 20s, early 30s. And he jumps up. I swerve to miss him. I'm already on the outside of the sidewalk. The street that I was on, Cunningham, is very busy, and there's nowhere for you to ride your scooter in that street, not even going with the flow of traffic. But I had to go against the flow of traffic to be on the right side of Cunningham to get the crosswalks and the cross signal. When he jumps up, I swerve, and I'm still going forward, and I hit the curb, and me and the scooter fell over into the street. I was blessed because nothing was coming. So I get up the best I can. I take a deep breath. I brush myself off. I make sure I'm not bleeding anywhere. I make sure I can stand. And then, scooter weighs almost 500 pounds. I have to lift the scooter back upright. The man that jumped up is just looking. Meanwhile, a car has made a U-turn, and he's coming back facing traffic. He's driving the wrong way, and he cut into the exit of the entryway of the row of stores, and he gets out and he helps me. In the meantime, he says to the other guy, "Dude, what is wrong with you? Don't you see this lady needs help? She swerved to miss you." Which means that he saw everything that happened. The dude that I swerved to miss looked at the guy that helped and said, "I don't know her." The guy reaches across and he says, "Ma, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. You want me to take you somewhere? You want me to call 911? I said, "Sweetheart, I live right around the corner. I'll be fine until I get home." "Are you sure?" I'm right around the corner. If I feel any worse, I promise you. 911 is on speed dial. I will call. "Is it okay if I follow you to make sure you get home?" I was like, "You can if you want to, but I'm not going straight home. I need to make a stop before I get to the store." And then I told him in reference to one of the stores. I said, "I live very close to this, and it's a store that," but anyway, where I said it, the possibilities could have been a few apartment complexes or the row of houses. It was. And he said, okay, as long as you're going to be okay. He said, "I'm going to follow you until you get across Mercury." And I told him I was not going across Mercury at Coliseum because that passenger light did not work. And it's hard to catch the proper cycle to cross the street on Mercury, especially at Coliseum. And I told him, I said, "I'm going to go down to Seville Row and cross there because it's easier." And then he said, "Well, why don't you go down to Cunningham?" I said, "Because that one doesn't work either." So I just had to go and cross to, get to where I was. Anyway, I'm still reeling with everything that's happening, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Now mind you, I blew my knee out last Monday. My right knee. Everything happened to the right. So when I first started going down, the first thing I did was rammed my foot into the ground. Of course, everything on the right side jolted at that point. But I was able, realizing that the scooter was falling, to push away from the scooter. So the scooter didn't land on me, thank God. And like I said, I got up and I brushed myself off and I took a deep breath and I looked at the scooter and I'm like, first thought was in my mind, oh, I'm so glad it's battery powered and not gas. You know, there's no liquid in it. We just gotta sit it up. I don't know why, but that was the first thing that crossed my mind. And I started trying to lift it up, and that was when Dude came up and he helped me get it up. So anyway, long story short, I did come straight home. And when I came in, I told my daughter immediately part of what happened. I told her that the scooter tipped and I had to stop it with my right foot because she was on the way to work, guys. She would have missed a whole day and I'd have been sitting in the emergency room all day long for them to tell me to go home and put heat and cold and you know, soak in a hot, take a long hot shower, make sure I get rest, give you a muscle relaxer. You know, that's a waste of time. So I came home. It's a good thing I ate breakfast before I left because I can't stand up to fix nothing right now. So no, I haven't eaten since breakfast. I know I'm going to get fussed at. My other daughter did fix me a cup of coffee. I'm still sipping on that. And it's still warm. I've had this since 11 o'clock. About 11 o'clock this morning. Came in and I sat right here, and this is pretty much where I've been. So, and you know about my day. My bed is like right there and it's really calling me, but I'm afraid that if I go to bed I'm gonna wake up feeling like I got hit by asphalt, and pretty much did. But I did go to the store. I did. Before I got too settled, I went back to the store. And when I was back at the store, I saw a rainbow. I saw the outer edges of the sun. That's orange. I saw beautiful leaves. That's green. And I saw something misty. Wow, it just says green stripes. I'm so mad at them. It's supposed to be something extravagant, right? So, it's kind of like the cornfield blanket that I did. It's yellow, greens, and white. And I also saw the center of the sun. So I'm like, yay! And just so I could keep the assembly line going when all the little ones roll out, I got me another mint. I got a big mint. I'm trying to catch these as much as I can. So all in all, I think less than $20 for this yarn haul was really, really good. So I'm still in the black with my yarn budget. And I got extra yarn in getting my prize from Miss C. I call her Mama C. So if you ever hear me say Mama C, that's who I'm speaking of. So yes, that has been my day. So as long as I get the 60 made before December 2nd, it'll be good, because this blanket with this beautiful purple and white that she sent me is calling me right now. So I'm going to make that happen. I am. Hopefully I'll finish it by tomorrow. If not, I'm not rushing it. I'm not. My body won't let me right now. But I think I've done good. You know, you think about it. This is at least 5 more right here. And then however many I get out of those spools. yeah. So that is my day. That is what I had to tell you. I told you I wasn't going to keep you long. I am about to smoke a cigarette and then I'm going to start crocheting all over again. I got everything fraught and everything to its own. And I got a concept in mind and I'm going to start working on my concept. So that is all I have for you. I want you guys to go and have a lovely evening. And know that I love you. I do. I really, really, really do. Stay safe, everybody. Please practice self-love. It is the greatest love of all. So until we meet again, peace out, guys.